I'm going to go over your homework, and we're going to do these 4 problems. It's a decimal divided by a whole number. I want to show you how to do it. Hopefully you've had a chance to do it, and you can watch what I'm going to do and see if they match up. So when I see I have a decimal, I move it straight up, and it sits on that line. And then I start going column by column. How many 7s go into 9? Well, I can get 1 in there, so 1 times 7 is 7. Then I subtract that, 2. Now I'm in my next column, so I want to bring down the number. How many 7s go into 26? 3. 3 times 7 is 21, keeping everything lined up. 6 minus 1 is 5. 2 minus 2 is 0, so the 5. Okay, so now I go to the next column. I bring that down, and I have 56. How many 7s go into 56? I know that 8 times 7 is 56, so 8 times 7, 56, subtract it out, equals 0. There's no more numbers. My answer is 1 38/100. Let's go to number 2. Alright, first thing I want to do is I see there's a decimal, so I put the decimal on top, and then I go column by column. How many 9s go into 0? I can't get any 9s in there. So then 0 times 9 is 0. Subtract that out, it gets me 0. Go to my next column, bring down my 8. How many 9s go into 8? Still none. So now 0 times 9 is 0. Subtract that out, that gets me 8. Now I'm going to the next column, I bring down my 1. How many 9s go into 81? Well, I know 9 times 9 is 81. Subtract that out, it gets me 0, and I'm done. So my answer on this one is 9/100, or I could say 0.09. Alright, let's go to number 3. Alright, what I see here is I see an 8 and a 6. And I know that I can't get any 8s into this 1/6. So, here's where it gets a little tricky. I also know that if I put a decimal here and a 0, I haven't changed it at all. But I make it able to be divided by 8. Okay? So, I see I have a decimal now, so I put that on top. And then, I could go, how many 8s go into 6? I know I already said 0. So then I subtract that. That gets me 6. Next column, I bring down my 0. How many 8s go into 60? I would say 7. 7 times 8 is 56. Minus, so then I start over here. 0 minus 6 I can't do. So I come over here, borrow from that, and this becomes a 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. 5 minus 5 is 0. Alright, so I still need more. I don't want to have a remainder here. So now I can always, because there's a decimal here, I can always add another 0 without changing the number. So I go to the next column, bring down my 0. I have 40. How many 8s go into 40? Well, that's even. So I know that's 5. 5 times 8 is 40. Subtract that out, and I get 0. Now I don't have any remainder. I'm done. My answer is 0.75, or 75/100. Let's go to the next one. Number 4. 8.7 divided by 3. Okay, I see a decimal, so I go right away and put that decimal on top. Then I start column by column. How many 3s go into 8? 2. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract that, it gets me 2. Go to the next column, so I bring down my 7. How many 3s go into 27? 9. 9 times 3 is 27. Keep everything lined up. That equals 0. No more numbers. 0. Even. Nice. It's 2.9, or 2 9/10. Alright, if you have any questions on this, please come tomorrow to school and we can talk about them then.